Get to the second bonfire. I really should focus more on Croft Manor here. Pretty happy with this room. Place these full on white tile. Let's do the same to the windows. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I wish there were half-height blocks. No, we don't want wood. It's a manor. We need gold. Oops. Two, three, four. Two, three, four. Wait, that's not even. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I guess it's even in a way. I think I'm gonna do the same thing here I did in Desert City. And do that and then paint it. What other colors did I use in Desert City? I think I did this. No, that's too flat. I don't like that. Lava. That's just a package. Can't really use gold here, actually. Nonetheless, unless we get something stark white, the columns. Now we could use gold. I think I actually like that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can definitely see it. Okay, that looks great. Yeah, that's really cool. What kind of an end cap do we want to put on this? Let's stick with white, actually. I'm not in love with the fact that it's got a Lego brick top. Legally distinct, not Lego. But yeah. Maybe... what do I hold in? Control? Shift. There we go. Clips and highlights. Julianne is doing the Tower of Persistence. Nice. Grab some gold. Silver, some purple. Snow. Blue. I'm missing some colors. Ooh, don't like that. Do we like the orange? Probably doesn't make sense to, yeah, have glowing lights up there. Maybe some green? Pink. Red and okay, I can live with that. Now, how to get there in an interesting way. I feel like the video game music's much louder than me. Let me turn that down a touch. Okay. Cool to make the icebox, but the You lock the guy in. The wall doesn't connect. Oh, wait, I can make it connect. I remember now. Shift in. Something like that. Delete those guys. Do that, yes. Something like that. Here we need your snowiest texture. How snowy is that? That's kind of snowy. Something like that. Fortunately, that messes with that. Maybe I don't care in this case. And then there's meat slabs, right? How do I convey somebody was frozen in here? Let's make the door now. All right. Working on the mansion, yeah. There's the outside. I'm working on the meat freezer where you trap the butler. Got a little gym here. Ooh, where'd I go? I don't know how I'm gonna make my way to the second floor yet. I literally booted up the game to try to make it faithful to the spirit of Tomb Raider 1, at least. And as you might remember at the end, you grab the ledge, you hang on by the ledge, and you scoot along. That's kind of what this is. And then you get the little star. Thank you. Your approval means the world to me. Now, this is taking quite the turn from being Oeuf Country. This is just like Oeuf homage to a different video game, but what are you gonna do? Ah, it's a little dark in here. Let's just recreate all the Tomb Raider games in Oeuf. You know, really, Tomb Raider is where my love for climbing games began. I think for a lot of us, that's like the first 3D climbing game. It's kind of I'm going with the theme of like a broken down, um, aged, abandoned. Like I said, Oof gives me post-apocalyptic vibes, so that sort of thing. Bacon sausages. That's what these are meant to be. The sausages they've all fallen down. Yeah, they're all old and desiccated. They're jerky now, basically. Texture. Trying to think of how to represent a frozen man in here. I think I might have just got an idea. It's very rudimentary. The tray, of course. I wonder if I should go for this texture. No, that looks too much like it's concrete or something. I could have sworn I remember a texture that has snow on the top. Is this it? No. Oh, it's one of these stone ones, isn't it? No? There, I know there's a bit of a delay here, so I don't really know which one. I should just go slower here. If you could tell me the page number. No desert page. No desert page. There it is. No, this isn't Snow Desert. 1? Page 10, item 1. Oh, I see it now. I see it. Okay, yeah, it's very subtle. Okay. Yeah, not quite what I'm looking for. It probably looks like tile, yeah. I think I like going for the same as the floor almost. Is this a track? I think it is. Adventuring Worm. Hey, last time I heard Adventuring Worm, I was wondering if it was at all inspired by Demon's Souls. So now that you're here, I can actually ask you. Is Adventuring Worm inspired by Demon's Souls? The other thing I could do this. Yes. Let's get some light in here. The glow is so blown out. I kind of love it. Right, how do I do the tray now? Oh, I know how to do the tray, obviously. Oh, but that's the same texture I'm using for the side. What's a good tray texture? Yeah. Tray has fallen out of his frozen hands. Now, how hard or easy is it to get on top of this frozen feller? Just enough of an obstacle to get around that little triangle of rotted meat. And then maybe either the star on his head is going to look hokey. Maybe something you have to jump and grab it. Can you reach it from there? Oh, that. Hang on. That looks really cool. I like the backlight from the star. You know, it's that's so cool. I kind of wish that the stars didn't stop emitting light after you got them, just because that basically that customizable colored light source is so perfect in some cases. Does it go away? Maybe I'm misremembering. Oh no, it doesn't go away. Yeah, that looks cool. Now I got a whole second floor of this place to deal with. Kind of thinking about taking a break from that and doing something else. I brought over my little monument, whatever this was, not monument, strange beach growth of stone with the tiny little platforming in here. That was on the 24/7 test server. Figured maybe I could do something with that. Just thinking about that. Carve out the mountains and have an endless ocean. This whole room here have still a little less than half of the first floor, and then got to find a way to get up to the second floor. I think I'm going to go outside for a while. All done? Thanks for popping by. Let me let me pause my music. See what you put in here. Sound, music, crank that a bit. Nice. Check out the Drawbridge Castle. Calm. I like it. All right, have a good night. Thanks for popping by. I'll post some highlight screenshots when it wraps up, if anybody else comes by. Oh, and the sheep. Oh, perfect. This is 1000% perfect. Don't love how this turned out. Let's do fine-tune painting here. Filled with a climbable scarecrow. Definitely. That's very country. I might make this jump a little easier. In fact, I think, yeah. If I were to take you. Come on. I'm wedged. There we go. I find it, I don't know how the programming or physics works, but I find it very interesting that somehow you can climb while the egg's rubbing up against two surfaces at once, when normally you couldn't. Or at least sometimes you can climb faster that way, I think. There we go. Because this is the really tricky one. There we go. Go in here. And this one I find very tricky. I know some people have no problems with these one tile tall tappy jumps. I'm actually not sure if you can. Back out. In. There. Nope, I thought I had it. I might have to tweak this. Yeah, but it's like, at least there's no punishment for failing. But yeah, this is a little bit too. Oh, there we go. Maybe I was just jumping in the wrong spot. Maybe you really do have to jump up to like this ledge here and then roll your way in. You know what? If that's the case, if I could do that. Oh yeah. Okay. So I was just being stubborn. Jumping in the wrong spot. Oh, that's super repeatable. Definitely keeping. And then obviously this has to be death. We don't want this to be a feasible way out. So for now, go with lava, I guess. Before we do that, let's... Stop it. Yep. Stop it. Stop it. Come on. There we go. Although if I go... with that, I don't think this matches, does it? No. I would pretty much have to use this. Which isn't the worst. Is it? Oh, because it's an angle. Well, something like that. You go there. You go there. Then we're going to grab lava. There we go. That's the button I'm looking for. Okay, idea time. What if we take... Take out this bottom chunk here. Layer. Let's... grab this bad Leroy Brown. And you can come with us. Bring you off to the middle. Kind of like that. Okay. You go back up. Um, now. We're going to paint the grass here. Obviously, next to lava, the grass would not be. Next to lava, grass would not be so vibrant. We're going to go even. I don't know what I'm thinking here. No, I don't. Definitely don't like that. I think I do like this though. Maybe sporadically. No, that's. Yeah, it's too green. Too green. Don't like it. All right. How do we keep people out? This guy here. Definitely can't get through here, right? You know what? Instead of hitting R 1,000 times, let's just get. There we go. Should I do that all around, or would that be obnoxious? Actually, before I do that, I forgot I wanted to do one thing here. Grab this and then hit Control R a couple of times, and then grab this and hit Control R. There we go. I didn't use that texture, or these fellas didn't use that texture. Julianne, how's it going? Quick question: what's the size in blocks of each area on your map? I might join someday if I get an idea, find the time. I mean, feel free to. I mean, you seem pretty damn adept at doing map making, so if you want to just come and play around, feel free. It's just me right now, so if you want to take a square and just play, go for it. They are 24 by 24 blocks of the green color, and then I have a 2-block basically sidewalk in between each block, and then the whole map is 6 by 6 blocks. Yeah, as long as you don't like deface things. Feel free to come and just play around. I'm not like a super good map maker myself. A lot of this is just me kind of experimenting and slowly getting better, hopefully. Oh yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be deadly lava, it makes sense for it to be quarantined off. Then have getting through the quarantine be the puzzle. So I guess for that, I'm going to make a new layer. Keep accidentally hitting am I doing wrong here? No. Select Alt click? What does that mean? No. Undo. I'm so bad at this. That's it. Okay. So now I do this. No, this. Click, and then what am I doing wrong here? Okay. And if I go back here... Oh, shoot. I just did something bad. Is the whole map crashing? Is the deadly lava region... Yeah, so... Well, while I wait for the game to survive whatever the heck I just clicked, that's making it almost crash. Yeah, I think I accidentally duplicated the entire map. Yes, I did. So let me undo that, and that should also basically crash everything. So to make a kill zone, the game actually doesn't have any kill blocks or fall height. So obviously, you know, if I fall from here, I'm fine. If you hit the tilde key next to the left of the 1, it brings you to this screen. You then add where you added like the checkpoints and stuff. If you hit the 2 here, and then grab the little kill box face, what I'm going to do for this is basically put the kill box there, because the kill box, basically entity box, can't overlap with another box, but you can take it and spread it out. So like if I have this go up 1, so now the kill box is even with the top of the lava. Spread it out to the sides. And if you don't see those white squares, you know, they're gone here. You just click on the kill box and they'll pop up. Those white squares are how you change the size. And then I only make it as big as it needs to be. So like this big place underneath doesn't need to be it. So I'll bring this up here. So the kill box entity doesn't even have to be inside the kill box, basically. So now when I go to touch the lava, oof. So yeah, that's how you do it. And so let's say I had the way that it works is as soon as you pass through the kill box, you're dead when you hit the ground, and checkpoints and stuff like that won't work. So if I had like some sort of puzzle where I wanted people to stay on the roof and not come down, I would put like a kill box there. And so now I'm going to pass through the kill box, and now I'm dead when I hit the ground. Which it's important to note that checkpoints will not get activated when you've passed through kill box. So I'll be like, ooh, a checkpoint. What if I could just hit that checkpoint if I aim right? That was a bad example because I didn't aim right. But I think you understand. Yeah, no matter what you do, even if I landed directly on that that checkpoint, it wouldn't activate because I had already passed through kill box. That's how kill boxes work. And then the other things are music boxes are the same. As soon as you pass through a music box, you can see Steven was here earlier. He put a music box over some of the stuff he made. So as soon as you go into this area where the music box is, you'll hear the song he picked out, which is down here in the bottom right. So yeah, you did. I saw you did the portal map, right? So you know how a lot of that stuff works. There's also light boxes. So, for example, again, I have a light box in here. And in here, and you could really see how the light box turns on as soon as you enter it. The egg starts glowing, basically. And then you exit the box, and it's gone. So I don't know if you've played with layers. That's the other thing I'm trying to get the hang of here. Huh. Basically copy and pasting. Ooh, you know what I can do? If I merge these layers... copy, and then paste it up here. Rotate it. I can't. Grab it and go over one more. That looks good. And then bring it down to the ground. What did I... How come it's not down to the ground yet? Draw that. Can you get through here? No. Had to play a bunch with layers for the portal map. Had to duplicate the whole map 4 times for the portals to work. Actually, I still haven't I haven't gone back and tried to get that first tricky jump yet. I want to, because I like the idea, and I had an idea for a map that sounds like it's what you did, where you move through an area and it feels like you've made your way back to an area you've already been. However, it's just a duplicate with some sort of changes. Oh, the kill... Yeah, that must have been it. How many kill boxes do I have? Yeah, there we go. Get rid of one of those kill boxes. Good eye, thank you. So, which one of these do I let people into, and how do I dictate which one is the right one? Probably with a texture, right? And obviously it's got to be the backside. Maybe like some rascally kids came and vandalized. Okay. That looks just atrocious. Actually. And I do like how this hill makes it a little harder to get in. However, I don't... I still don't like the way it looks. Let's do... that, I think. That should be the indicator. You can kind of even see it from the sides. Like, oh, there's a light there. That's the way I want to go. Yeah, it's just enough to make you wonder what's on the backside. And then from there, we start making our way up. How obvious is that platform? It's a little bit too obvious. How does just one? What, can we get in there? Well, you can get it. You can get in them all, really. Technically, I was just thinking the entrance because, like, I don't want someone to just like mindlessly walk into. Although you don't have to. You go into the first one, and you can see that those all lead to death. Hopefully, somebody gets curious and sees, oh, there's something going on there. Then, yeah. I like the idea of going on and around the fence. Don't think this jump is possible, is it? No. Or if it is, I can't do it. Get a little more momentum. There we go. I hate playtesting with the keyboard and mouse. Now. The dilemma is, do I want to just have the center be the goal, or do I want to find some way to get to the top? Part of me really likes the idea of getting to the top. I haven't really built too much tall stuff in my day. Thanks for popping by. Hope you get to join later, some other day. I plan to host a couple of times a week, hopefully. Not quite like that. There we go. Okay. Some interesting shapes I can make. I've played with this guy a million times. Oops. Yeah, I'm a little sick of that. That doesn't touch. That does touch. That touch, that does. But I don't want more rusted metal. Maybe needs to be man-made for sure. Still don't quite know what these things are meant to be. Oh, wait. Having ideas. Kinda looks like dripping lava. Alright, let's do another one here. 2, 3. Except we're going to paint it because this one is a little less dilapidated. Or what can I put around it? Kind of thinking here. Yeah, not the circles. That looks kind of weird. I think I like it. Yeah, those aren't really emitting enough light, are they? Huh. Wow. Oh, we're gonna have to get out again too. Well, I have some ideas for that. Please tell me this jump is somewhat makeable. Oh, definitely. Okay. Hmm.
Oeuf.
Hmm. Kind of got an oil drilling vibe. Oil drilling gone wrong. Fire be the right word? Interesting. All right. Oh, geez. I spelled country wrong. Um... Yeah, can it have no name, actually? It's calling agoraphobic. Is it agoraphobic? Gorophobic. Agoraphobic. Now, what's the fear of open spaces? Xenophobia? Oh, and I have to make sure that there's no way out. Actually, yeah. This is the way out. We're gonna do this. That's not the checkpoint I want to be at. So how come this worked in the other map, but it's not working here? Um... Why? This is weird. Okay. Because I could have sworn. Creative test map. Yeah, okay. So why? Doesn't want to go down. There we go. I don't know what the heck happened there. Really does not want to go down for some reason. On this map, this is so weird. All right, well, let's just do one of these then. I really don't want people to accidentally get down here before hitting the checkpoint, though. Hmm. Yeah, it's easy enough to get there. I don't know. So I think I want to drill a hole down there. Basically. I want people to see the promised land, but not be able to get there. Can you get in here? No, not really. Although you can get stuck there. Yeah, you could still get stuck there. What about something like that? So I was thinking, you drop down. Oh, I gotta adjust the kill box for this. Otherwise, they're gonna have a bad time.
Oeuf.
All right, let's do that now. All right, one more. Now let's grab a block. Okay. Hmm. Hey, I don't know how long ago you messaged me. I don't know if you're still here. um, I'm underground, inside of the mountain. Um, so if you get the star here, the way out actually takes you down here. You are still here, okay. You wedge your way through here. There's a nice little review of the lava that you're traveling through, and then I kind of wanted it to open up into a bit of like an underground campground. I have a little tree there, and I want to have like a massive tree over in that corner. I don't know where. I might replace I might put the little tree over to the where am I? I might put the little tree over here, and then have like a big, massive tree that you have to climb, kind of like the one that you have right after branching paths, or maybe the whole branching paths level. I don't remember where the names begin and end. Basically, have what you have for branching paths, and then come out here. Something like that. So right now I'm actually making a tent for our campers. Well, let's see how that looks from the inside. Wolf Cave or the Trex Cave? I'm familiar with that. Cave or the Trex Cave? We gotta, ooh, what should I put down underneath the tent? Turmeric. Oh, right. Uh, I don't know. Good question. Yeah, they can't just sleep on the dirt, right? Yeah, no problem. Just kind of look like the type of sleeping bags, kind of. Or is it too... I don't know. It definitely looks a little bit Lego-y. Not quite sure how I feel about that. Could just go with like a different kind of dirt. Something like this. No. That's way too bougie for camping. That's never not going to be tile to me. I'm trying to think of ways to make this. I mean, if you're, I guess, the side of a lizard or a fish, it would be good for that. I'm not really good with organic creations. Dark leafy. Huh. Let's see how it looks. Dude, and then I might change. Let's make the tent yellow. I feel like yellow is a good tent color. Yeah, totally. I like that. find a way to climb a tree here. Bed was just thinking of dark undermat. Yeah, I mean it's supposed to look bad. This is ancient an ancient world where humans are dead and eggs rule the earth. Eggs and sheepies. Oh, I made this. I don't know if you noticed it while I was flying around. I basically decided to put this in the middle of a lava moat. I'm thinking like an oil drilling rig gone wrong here, and caught fire. So this side's dripping out lava. This side is the side you climb. So you can go in anywhere, except it'll always lead to death. Oh, I need to refine the kill box a little bit. So I left this kind of lit up so people know where to enter, the intended entrance. You could see the oops.
Oh.
What's going on with the kill box? It's just like the waviness of the lava is not quite lining up with the... Huh. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, some clouds, kind of like what's coming out of the sewer in Desert City. But yeah, you climb up here. Just gonna... I haven't super tested this jump. I nailed it once and only once, so I want to make sure it's... Oh yeah, that's not hard at all. And then you climb up here. And then there's a star up there. I think looks kind of cool. Especially from down here with the lava torches. Lava-powered torches. Flush kill boxes are a bit weird because of random jiggle. Yeah. As long as there's no way for them to cheese it, really. By, like, finding a safe zone. Although... Okay, yeah, it's all covered. Tile. Yeah, this comes... Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, it's just the top of the tiles. So then, yeah, you grab the star there, and then you could either, I assume, safely jump out. Yeah. Or if you're curious what the structure is, you know, go in here, do all this. I had an interesting interaction where I couldn't get into the little hole here the way I had it before, so I made it a little easier to get down, which I'm just worried about people getting down and then before they hit the checkpoint and get the star. What happened was, let me save it. So it's just a copy and paste of this, right? This is how I had it. You could kind of see the blocks I have. This, I never had any problem. 10 times out of 10, I could fit between those two blocks. For whatever reason, even though I copy and pasted it into Oeuf Country, I could not make my way through this gap. I don't know why that would be. I tried erasing and replacing the blocks over and over. The vertex wobble? Okay. I would keep reorienting it, trying to change the what type of block was there, and it just didn't want to cooperate, so I just made it foolproof. Foolproof here. Come on, dude. So really easy to fall down. I guess if you start falling and you don't want to, you can get back up. But I think most people will be able to get this before accidentally falling down here. And I'm pretty sure there's no safe way to exit once you've hit that checkpoint. You have to go down
Oeuf.
through the underground. Yeah. I'm trying to stick with the somewhat tricky but not hard. I don't need this to be like some of the stuff, the hard stuff in Oeuf City, man. Uh, it's rough. I think we need some easy levels, is what I'm saying. There's so many hard levels on the workshop. Let's make some easy stuff. It's just the game's fun to jump around in. Oh, I'm tired. I'm actually about to end it. I wish I could fit one more object in here. If I could hide a star that you really couldn't tell was there. I guess I can go like one tile down now. Actually, what would it look like? Just curious. Here's how this looks. If this looks good, now that I don't like that. Fan of easy levels. Maybe with the slope tiles on top as well. You could hide a hole. Shallow slope. I'm so bad at getting these to line up. Nah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. I was just basically thinking about like if I could camouflage a star there, but if I'm gonna have lava be deadly, I might as well not encourage people to drop in there. Although I will probably have a checkpoint here, even though it's basically a freebie to get from inside the rock to here. If they do fall off the tree, you don't want them going through that little tunnel over and over. But yeah, I think I'm wrapping it up right now. Nobody else came by. I'm gonna actually let's save this and then switch to version 3. Save that. And I'll play with this later. Hopefully, we can get more people on in the future. Curious if Marvin had any success getting people to join his. I couldn't do his. That was during dinner time for me. But yeah, I don't think I did anything else. I just made this and then started that. Started this. Nothing new here. Yeah, I'll maybe also put in the Discord a bit of a warning instead of just starting impromptu. That way, if anyone wants to plan to have their schedule free to do some collaborative map making. Freezer guy. Oh, you didn't see the freezer guy before? I'll have to let's go back. I actually want to take a screenshot. Oof. Oeuf Country. You can kind of see him there. And then once you get up close, definitely gets illuminated. Clearly a frozen guy with the tray in his hand. Oops. Nah, I'm willing to take suggestions to make him look better. But, I think he mostly looks like he probably has as many polygons as Jeeves had in Tomb Raider 2. So, yeah, I like him. I think he's a cutie. Find a good angle for taking a screenshot here. Come on. Okay. See you around.